Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer, owner of Citrusandwillow Skincare and Citrusandwillow Advanced Aesthetic Courses. And today I am so lucky to have my colleague here, Emily Robinson. She is a fellow educator, but now she is an educator for Procell. It is a microchanneling device and it's super popular in our industry right now, and I'm so excited to learn about it. And Emily, how about you tell us a little bit about you and how you became an educator for Procell?
Thanks, Jen. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
So we actually had
we
had an educator from Procell come in to do a demo for our students, and I was lucky enough to be the model, and I was blown away. I had recently experienced micro needling for the first time, maybe 2 months beforehand. And so I had a very recent comparison in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
And the microchanneling was so much more efficient and the recovery time was so much faster. I immediately bought a machine and asked the educator how I could get involved to educate
amazing.
Future students about it.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm excited to hear about it, honestly. So what exactly is microchanneling?
So microchanneling is a form of collagen induction therapy.
Mm-hmm.
It creates micro injuries to the skin that then trigger a healing response in the skin so that the skin starts to create new collagen and elastin, those vital proteins for strength and elasticity.
So like a controlled wounding, kind of?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So it is similar to microneedling.
It's very similar. The difference is, whereas microneedling, as you go, you're going in circles along the skin, inevitably there is going to be micro tearing from those needles that drag across the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the microchanneling takes a stamping approach, and the machine does straight into the skin so that those wounds are clean and will recover faster than they do with the micro tearing.
Interesting. Okay, I love that. So, does it hurt?
I didn't even have to numb when I did my treatment.
Really?
I did full numbing for microneedling, but when I did the microchanneling, they did a depth of 0.25 millimeters, and I didn't even have to numb. It was maybe a little irritating around the eyes and the forehead, but
Wait, so there's levels you can go from certain depths?
You can use different cartridges for various depths depending on the goal.
Okay.
So they have depths of 0.25 millimeters, 0.5 millimeters, 1 millimeter, and I believe 1.5. So it is all within the scope of practice for estheticians within the state of Idaho.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's awesome. Well, I'm curious about this device, though. How does it work exactly?
So it's a compact little device. It's based on a tattoo gun.
Okay.
And it comes with 2 batteries, and the batteries plug in
Oh
here.
my gosh, I'm obsessed.
And then
Oh,
turn it
wow.
on.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And so the stamping motion is
Constant.
straight up and down, and you're creating more channels with it because it's a larger head than the microneedling.
But you're also still bringing blood flow to the skin surface, so you're reducing collagen production.
Yep.
That's insane. I'm obsessed with that.
And they have created serums
I want
to
one.
work with this. I know, right? I mean, immediately I was like,
how I am with machines. I was like, I have to have this.
my kid doesn't need to go to college. I'll just get this instead. It's fine. He's pretty.
So true.
Right?
Yeah.
So-
He'll make it.
He'll
be fine.
He'll be fine. They've also created serums where they have extracted the bone marrow of athletes and then pulled the stem cells from that bone marrow.
I was wondering about that when I read.
Yeah, and extracted growth factors from it.
I did my research.
Yes.
And I was curious about that. I wasn't going to bring it up, but yeah, so that's what that serum is.
So the serum, yes, it has growth factors. And for those who don't know about as much about stem cells. Stem cells they can't live outside the body for very long. They need a controlled environment, but you can extract growth factors from it that will penetrate the skin and then trigger that healing response as well. The body recognizes it as human, and then knows how to process it appropriately.
Wow. So it just increases that healing and gives you that much more beneficial of a treatment.
It just speeds it up. So it's kind of similar to diet and exercise. You can diet and maybe lose some weight. You can exercise and maybe lose some weight. But if you combine the two, you're going to get much more effective results.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
So advanced technology, advanced products.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Advanced
I'm a
results.
big believer in the combination of two. You know me.
Absolutely.
Eastern and Western medicine, I believe, should be
Absolutely.
combined more. I mean, what the heck? You know what I mean? But I seriously am obsessed with this. Now, I do have a question. When you are utilizing this machine, can you do more advanced treatments on top, like medium depth peels, or?
You can do an enzyme peel beforehand. You can dermaplane beforehand.
Okay.
You can do radio frequency afterwards.
Okay.
And that's highly effective as well.
Okay.
And LED, of course.
But no
is fabulous.
chemical peels.
I would not do a peel afterwards.
Really? Okay.
You could do a
Why
peel
is that?
beforehand, but it would cause too much inflammation.
Too much. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Probably from all the stamping, like that vigorous motion of the stamping.
But there's so many channels. It's just a little, you don't want to over
and it would overstimulate.
inflame.
Yeah, it would make it really. I can see that if it went too deep.
More and more in this industry, they're discovering, that they don't have to be as aggressive as they once thought they did.
I honestly am a huge fan of that recent. It's been crazy out there. Like more hydration rather than those really aggressive peels. That has been interesting.
More healing, more calming.
Aging gracefully, not so much,
Yeah.
That has been a huge thing. Okay, so with that being said about the chemical peels, then what exactly is this treatment going to be good for? The skin conditions and who exactly can do this treatment?
So one of the things I love about this is anyone can do it.
Okay.
So even rosacea, sensitive skin.
What about acne?
Yes.
Really?
As long as it's not actively inflamed pustules, you can do it on acne. But you can do it on all skin types, even those who tend to keloid scar or have hyperpigmentation. So those Fitzpatrick types of 4 to 6, they are still good to do this
really
treatment.
opens up that range then.
Really opens it up.
Because microneedling is so just certain skin conditions.
Yes. So, I mean, they basic contraindications would be, of course, pregnancy, untreated diabetes.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime
Make sure you're checking your skin contraindications, you guys. That's very important.
Yes, absolutely.
And your manufacturer's guide. We are talking about Procell here.
Specifically, yes.
Yeah.
Correct. So any active inflammatory breakouts, you wouldn't want to contribute to the inflammation that's already there.
Or spread the bacteria.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's great for everybody, which is one of the things I loved about it, is it really does, like you said, open up the opportunity for this. And it can address scarring, stretch marks, collagen
it's really what
induction.
It's about is helping other people, feel better about themselves.
Absolutely.
And if this helps you get there faster.
Yes. And they also created a serum that's specific for hair regrowth. So they're getting really good results with hair regrowth as well.
Wow, that's really amazing. And I can see too up here with that scalp stimulation.
Absolutely.
And a lot of times it's the buildup too that people don't have, and they don't realize they have a buildup up there.
Absolutely.
Amazing. So, and it doesn't hurt, you said, at all.
It's not big. If you go into deeper depths, if you're going maybe, higher than a 0.5, or if somebody's just particularly sensitive, then you can absolutely use the lidocaine beforehand, just as you would with microneedling. Yeah. But it wasn't necessary at all for the 0.25.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wrote some questions down that I want to make sure that I did not miss anything, because I want to make sure that I know everything there is to know about this as well. So, okay, let's talk about this. What to expect with Downtime. Like,
downtime.
yeah, that's what I'm interested in.
So downtime is significantly reduced from microneedling, again, because we're not creating those micro tears. So the inflammation we're creating is not to the point that it's going to take several days to recover. With the 0.25 and 0.5, you have 90 minutes of downtime and then you're ready to go.
Oh, wow.
As opposed to 4 hours with micro needling.
Really? Okay. What does ready to go mean? Like just your redness is calmed down, the erythema?
After 90 minutes, you're welcome to,
put makeup on.
Put mineral makeup on.
Yeah, good makeup.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. I would still give it 24 hours before resuming your regular routine.
Or if you could potentially not put makeup on.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
Would it be a good service to have, like if you had an event that night, for example?
You could absolutely do it that night. I would say the day before would be best.
Okay, absolutely. I love that. So like with microneedling, you're not going to go home and put makeup on over that.
You would you'll notice a plumping the very next day, even the day of.
Wow.
Yeah, the results were immediate. And
what about around the eyes?
You can do it. That's the other thing, is you can do it all the way up to the lash line, where you can't with the microneedling.
Okay, you're gonna have to demo on this right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
It's fabulous.
So tell me, Emily, how long before you can expect to see results from this treatment?
You will see results within 24 hours. Now, of course, anything like this, if you do a series, you're going to get accumulative results. So each time you do it, it's going to get better and better.
Yeah.
If you're dealing with scars or stretch marks, something like that, then you're going to want to do anywhere from 3 to 6 treatments.
I mean, I think that's pretty much with anything. I wish there was a one and done.
Right.
But
we aren't there yet.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Just a matter of time.
Just a whole body over real quick.
I'm waiting for the system where they just dip you in, you come out, and you're 20 years younger.
Exactly. The Jetsons. Exactly. You're just like fabricated, but yeah. Exactly. I feel my best, but it's just you, at your best all the time.
Exactly.
So, efficacy, I am curious about that after. So does that increase product efficacy after, how much more? It's just a lot?
Absolutely. I mean, because it's creating those microchannels and giving an avenue for that product to penetrate deeper and be more effective.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what is the depth that this goes, the deepest depth?
You can go up to a 1.5.
1.5, really?
Yes.
Okay, so that gets down pretty far. So what also is the aftercare? Like what do you have to do for that?
So following the treatment, if you're using the Procell products, you would follow with the hyaluronic acid post-treatment mask. What I love about this is that there's so much product in here that you can snip the corner, dispense the product, apply it, send the mask itself home with your client. They can put it in the fridge, and that night or the next day they can do it again for extra hydration. Yeah. So it's like a twofer.
It's a twofer.
It's great.
I love
So
that.
for 90 minutes post-treatment,
they
shouldn't touch their skin, apply anything, no sunscreen, nothing. You're just applying, the serums and the mask. And then they can expect their skin to be pink and look like they have a mild sunburn. But that should go away pretty quickly. Yeah. I know within 2 hours, you couldn't see any redness left in my skin.
That's great.
As with all the collagen induction therapies, they may experience some
tight.
Yes, a little tightness for a couple of days. You might experience some flaking, peeling. Just depends on the skin. Okay. And do you have to have like a certain regimen after that you should not be doing? So they highly recommend that you use the Procell serums for aftercare. Okay. And they do have aftercare kits that you can send with your clients that you can. That's what I was curious about. That gives them a week worth of products to use afterwards. Okay, yeah. So there is like a week worth of products that's going to increase your efficacy. Absolutely. And will protect you from any inflammation or. Okay. Absolutely. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so
So it's like a whole kit.
Absolutely.
So if you were a solo esthetician and you brought this on, would it be good for a solo esthetician to bring on?
100%.
Okay.
And these treatments are going for $300 to $350 a pop.
Interesting. Okay, well that is such amazing information. I'm really obsessed with this. So how would a solo esthetician or an esthetician that's inquiring on getting this be able to get a hold of you? Do you have to have a medical director first of all?
You do not, because it is a class 1 medical device.
Okay, that's
so
great.
it falls into line the same classification as microdermabrasion.
Perfect. So tell me, how much would it be for an esthetician to bring that in to the clinic? Or their spa or wherever they are?
So the going rate for this service is somewhere between $300 and $350.
Okay.
Now, depending on the serum you choose, because there's 2 different serums that they offer for the face, and then there's a hair serum. And depending on the serum you choose and the bulk quantity you purchase it in, the cost of the treatment out of your pocket is going to range somewhere between $70 and $90.
Okay.
So you're still taking home about $200.
Yeah, okay. So that's interesting. That's what all estheticians want to know. So
it is a hefty return.
Yeah.
And one of the things I really like about this company is that they truly want to see you succeed.
Yeah.
Your success means their success.
Yeah.
So they will
Absolutely.
send educators to your
When the
shop.
tide rises, all the boats float. That's what I always say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they will send an educator, such as myself, to your location to train you hands-on, to do an open house with your clients and help you sell those treatments out the gate.
Yeah. Okay, that's amazing. So you get that on in-person education,
Absolutely.
everything?
Marketing support and a dedicated
So how
educator.
would someone get a hold of Procell if they wanted to bring it in?
If you are interested in learning more, you can reach me at emily.robinson@procelltherapies.com for more information. And this month, because of Black Friday, they are offering some hefty discounts up to $1,000 off of these machines. So if you're interested in learning more, now is the time to
make sure you guys get a hold of her if you're super interested in that. Do you have an Instagram?
I do. It is Face to Face Beauty Blog.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you guys look her up on Instagram and make sure if you're interested in Procell, shoot her an email. I'm super excited for you guys to learn about it. Emily, thank you so much for being on my channel. I don't even want to say how much I appreciate this. This is amazing. I love learning new technology. I'm happy to share it with these guys, so it's amazing.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yes. I'm super excited to try this treatment, and I would love to have you back for a treatment video in the future. And if you guys want to see it, definitely let me know, because that would be an amazing video.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, and that would be so awesome. We'll have to get that on the books.
Local Boise estheticians, if you want to experience this firsthand, I will do free demos.
Okay.
So you can contact me.
Yeah. That's amazing, Emily. Okay, that is so great. Make sure you guys are getting a hold of her, and we definitely will have you back for a treatment video then.
Look forward to it.
And I'm excited to experience my first treatment. So if you guys really like this video, press that like button and subscribe. And in the comments below, let me know what you want to see next. Bye, guys.